Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I'm going to do the Muppets Book Tag. I was tagged in videos by Nicole at Nicole's Bookish Nook and Nigel at Reading Ideas, -UZ9XK. Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading did this tag. I repeat what they said to properly credit the creator of this tag. Thank you for creating this tag at Book Songs and Other Magic. I will try to put links to all the people I mentioned so far in the description of my video. There are 11 questions to this tag. I should say that I've never really watched the Muppets. I was certainly aware of some of them, but I never remember watching them. I don't know if it was a little after my time or what, but I got nothing against them. I just don't remember watching them much at all. Of course, I'm aware of the more famous Muppets, but don't ever remember watching the show. The first question is Kermit. Name a book with a great leader. The book I'm selecting is The Grapes of Wrath, and the great leader is Ma Joad. In the late 30s, when women weren't leaders of their families, toward the end, in the latter part of the book, Ma Joad had to take on the responsibility of leadership, and she held the family together. She held the family together through very difficult times. The second question is Fozzie Bear. Name a book that makes you laugh. That book is Clowns vs. Spiders by Jeff Strand. It's probably going to be my answer to this type of question forevermore. It was laugh out loud funny to me. Wouldn't necessarily appeal to everybody, but I found it really funny. The third question is Animal. Name a book that's unpredictable. I'm selecting The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. First half of the book was kind of like sort of reality based, but then second half was like vibes based. It was where I really understood what a person said when they said a book is vibes. It just went into some very strange places. Quite an enjoyable book too. The fourth question is Statler and Waldorf. Name a book that would win you over. I'm going to choose The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoyevsky. It is the first book of classic Russian literature I've ever read. Actually, so far the only one. Took maybe about 100 pages, but then I really settled in and quite enjoyed the book. I didn't enjoy it maybe to the level of some people, but I did enjoy it. It was an enjoyable read for me overall. The fifth question is Ernie. Name a character that's innocent or naive or both. For this, I'm going to select The Robot and a Song for the Wild Boat by Becky Chambers. It sounds funny to select a robot, I guess, but I do think the robot was innocent and naive in this book. The sixth question is Gonzo the Great. Name a book that defies simple genre definitions. That's The Center by Aisha Manazir Siddiqui. It's part thriller, part mystery, parts maybe speculative science a little bit. Talks about a little bit about the immigrant experience. It's a lot of things. I really enjoyed it a lot, but it is hard to categorize. The seventh question is Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Name a book with a great concept. I'm going to choose Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. This book was set mostly what was referred to a house in the book, but it was really just a very big building, lots and lots of rooms. It's kind of in a different dimension, I guess I'd say, and there was like tides flowed in and out, so when the tide was high, you had to vacate certain rooms. It was just a great concept, I think. The eighth question is Dr. Teeth. Name a character that lights up the scene, makes you smile. I'm going to select Marshmallow from Mimi Lee Cracks the Code, a Sassy Cat Mystery number 3 by Jennifer J. Chow. Marshmallow is an intelligent cat who can telepathically communicate with people. He can send his ideas into people's brains, and he does this with his owner. I just found Marshmallow quite an enjoyable character. And I think if cats could actually do this, actually communicate in some way with people, they would kind of talk the same way Marshmallow does. The 9th question is Rolf the dog. Name a character who's laid back and coastal with chaos around them. For this, I'm going to select Wendell from Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. Maybe not a perfect choice for this, but he is pretty laid back, actually to the point of laziness sometimes. But there is a lot of chaos surrounding him, and he does need to do some stuff that he does because Emily is she's really zoned in on her goals, and she doesn't always see what's going on around her. Sometimes she puts herself in danger. So I do think Wendell is a good choice for this question. The 10th question is The Muppets. Name a book with a great found family. For this, I'm going to choose The Music of Bees by Elaine Garvin. In this book, 3 people bonded with one another. They all had their difficulties, their traumas they were dealing with, and they bonded with each other trying to raise honeybees on a farm. And eventually they supported each other. They became a found family. The 11th question, not actually a question, but it's to tag people. First, I'm going to tag anybody who's watching this video. If you'd like to do this, please do so, whether in a video of your own or one or more of the questions in my comments. I'm going to tag a group of people. I'm going to tag Nix, Smitty, Kayla V, Melena, Maeve, Nick, Heather, Brian, Fred, Flossie, Justin, Felix, Hannah, Jen, Daniela, Cliff, Elaine, Joe and Mary, Philip, Kevin, Lecton, Gavin, Suey, Pat, and Renee. Thanks to Nicole and Nigel for tagging me in their videos, and thanks to Callie at Books I'm Not Reading for doing her own version of this tag, which I enjoyed. And thanks to at Book Songs and Other Magic for creating this tag, an interesting one. Even though I didn't watch the Muppets, you don't really need to have watched the Muppets to do this tag and think about your answers a bit. Some of them were a little testing for me. I hope you're having a wonderful reading week. I hope you're having a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.